What if I told you that you could build $1 million financial freedom portfolio as a regular person? I'm Nate, I'm the FitfutureMD. I help people start their financial freedom journey. Shop at Ensorsale.com, pick up a cool inspirational t-shirt, use code FitfutureMD for 20% off. So back when I started this financial freedom journey, I'm sitting there, $330,000 in student loan debt. I ended up deciding not to finish medical school, right? So I'm gonna go into the regular workforce. I have no car, no money. I'm literally walking to a beach shop, right, to make $7.50 an hour plus tips, scooping ice cream, right, at a beach shop here in Atlantic Beach, right? And I knew that the journey before me was over, and I was trying to figure out, well, how do I get out of this mess that I got myself into? You took a risk, you took a chance, and the chance didn't work out, right? So the chance doesn't work out, you got to start over. So that's what I did, right? And so we happened to get a $1,200 stimulus check, right, in 2020. And I've turned that $1,200 stimulus check into a pretty sizable portfolio, right? So, that's kind of my journey into it. But so how can you replicate what I've done, right? So obviously it's not financial advice. It's just, what I do, what I've done. So the first thing you have to do is that if you want to get somewhere faster than other people are getting there, then you have to do something different, right? Now, that doesn't mean you say, oh, I'm gonna YOLO all my money into crypto when you don't know anything about crypto, right? So I have a friend, and every time, a stock pops, he hits me up, hey, I'm about to invest in this, I'm about to invest in that, right? And I tell him, like, look, it's too late. You've missed the battle, right? You've missed the time, right? So I'll give you an example. Tesla at the beginning of the year was at $150 a share, right? Now it's sitting over $400 a share. This person would always hit me up, oh, Tesla's at $400 a share. Oh, now is the time to buy. When it wasn't the time to buy. The time to buy was when it was $150, right? So what that's called value investing, right? You're looking for a good value. You're looking for a great company at a great price, right? So Tesla is a beloved company with followers that are going to buy the newest model every year. Whatever Elon comes up with, they're going to buy, like, just hardcore followers, right? So when you see something like that where it drops because of whatever, he bought this or he said that or whatever the reason that it drops, you can take a chance there and say, hey, it's $150. I'm gonna put $1,000 into it, and get 5 shares, maybe a little bit extra, put a little bit more than 1,000, get 6 shares, and I'm going to be able to double and triple my money, right, as a regular person. And then, most of my portfolio is going to be in, S&P 500 dividend stocks that I know what the CEO eats for breakfast, right? So I'm literally going to be, so step 2 is basically be obsessed with knowing about these companies, right? Like, if you're going to be an owner in something, which is, if you're going to invest in the stock market, if you're going to invest in the stock market and be an owner in something, then you need to be absolutely obsessed with that business, right, that you're purchasing, right? It's your money, even if you're only putting $5 into it, right? So, a lot of these stocks, back in 2020, they dropped all the way to $5, $7. Like Ford was $7, $6, $7, back when I first started investing, right? And it popped to $24, right? So if you had $1,000, So say you had 100 shares and it went from 7 to 24, you're doing pretty freaking good, right? That's a triple up, right? So you can see where, and that's a company that, is pretty much going to be around, right? They lasted through the Great Recession, so they're pretty much going to be around, right? So, and they still have one of the most popular truck, in the United States. And in the United States, you just need trucks. Like if you're a construction person, or you live out in the country somewhere, you have to have a truck. Like, it is what it is, right? So, keep that in mind. But that's not financial advice. Obviously, don't buy Ford, right? Let's say you might want to buy Ford right now, but that's neither here nor there, right? So, but that's basically the premise of how I invest, right? I invest basically as a value investor in good companies, right? And that is basically how those are the first two things. So then number 3 is you have to make it either automatic, or you have to make it where you physically go and put the money in every month, right? So like me personally, I put the money in every month. I don't make it automatic. I want to know that this is my habit. My habit is to put this money into this account, and I buy shares with the account every month, right? Every week, every month. Some people do it every day, right? But you have to make it your habit to invest, even if you are, I was $330,000 in debt, right, when I started this journey, and you still had to make it your habit to invest in something. I just got, lucky that they gave me $1,200 to start. I'm like, okay, let's start. It's a stimulus check anyway, so that's what I decided to do with it, and I've made a pretty sizable gain, right, with that money. So, but this is how you get to $1 million account, right? As a normal person. You're not just going to be, getting 8% a year, throwing your money into VU like everybody else keeps saying, right? It's going to take you 30 years to get there. And, we're not trying to be financially free in 30 years. We're trying to be, if you're 18 years old, you want to be financially free at 28 years old at the latest, right? You'd rather be financially free on the millionaire fast lane, which is why I started Ensorsale, because I want to be on the millionaire fast lane, right? So pick you up a cool inspirational t-shirt, and help me get to financial freedom faster, right? Also, I think it's a cool brand, right? I think I make cool inspirational things that people can admire and love. And, obviously I put them on the highest quality t-shirt. And, so obviously I think Ensorsale is great. And I think you should try it out. So use code FitfutureMD for 20% off. I hope this helps you out, guys, trying to figure out how to do this, right? Say, open your brokerage account, look for undervalued companies that, should be valued a lot higher than they are, right? The most previous example that I have is what's called SMCI, which is basically basically an artificial intelligence company. And, it should be about 150. It was sitting at $17. We're making a killing, right? We're making a killing right now on that. So obviously that doesn't mean you invest in it now, because it already popped, right? It still may have a little ways to go, but it already popped, right? So you have to find the next one. And, honestly, that's the easy part, to be honest, because there's honestly, when you go to look, there's more companies than you can afford to invest in, right? Than you can afford, so you'll have 20 companies that are all undervalued, and you're like, well, which one's the best one to invest in? And that's how you do that, right? You just have to choose, and it's good to be right. Honestly, if there's 20 of them that are undervalued, about 18 of them pop. So, keep that in mind. Like I said, not financial advice. It's just what I did. So let's make that $1 million portfolio. Let's get financially free. I'm Nate, I'm the Fit Future MD. Share this video with somebody that needs it. Shop at Ensorsale.com. like the video, comment down below. Tell me what stock to invest in. How about that? Help me out, right? So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.